securities fraud case against ex-state representative Pete Beck is moving into a crucial stage, and that's because a significant witness took the stand today. His name, Tom Walter. Local 12's Rich Jaffe broke the story about this huge fraud case 2 years ago. He joins us now from the newsroom with what Walter had to say. Rich?
Cammie, Tom Walter is the investor victim in this case who got the entire investigation rolling, both mine and the state's. He's a local builder who says he got conned by Pete Beck and his business partners to invest more than $300,000 into their largely bogus companies. Throughout the trial, Pete Beck's defense team has been narrowing down its focus to the witness who is now on the stand, investor Tom Walter. Walter and his wife invested and lost their kids' college fund to companies tied directly to Pete Beck, John Fussner, and financial consultant Tom Lysett. Walter says when he finally saw the company financial records,
it was an absolutely repulsive feeling to realize that we had been taken advantage of, we being the investors. And the further I looked, the more disgusting it was.
Pete Beck was Lysett's accountant and, according to the Attorney General, also the chief financial officer of his company, TML. Beck was also the CFO of Christopher Technologies and the accountant for Ark by the River, the church owned by Lysett's wife. In our original story, Tom Walter told us,
there's a great deal of suspicion and there's evidence in the records that show that the Lysett account, the TML checking account, was being used by the church, the Ark by the River. We have number of checks for hundreds of thousands of dollars that went directly to the church.
Those suspicions turned to proof in the state's investigation, where they also established both of the companies as well as the church benefited from millions of investor dollars brought in largely by Fussner, Beck, and Lysett to companies that never turned a penny of profit. Investors say the trio lied to them repeatedly about the companies. In our exclusive interview with Pete Beck 2 years ago, he made the same allegations that continue through his current trial.
I was never the face man for Christopher Technologies. I feel that I was used in this whole process, that I was taken advantage of, just like everybody else.
Tom Walter will be back on the stand Monday, and once the defense gets its chance at him, you can bet it's going to get ugly. In the newsroom, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Cammie?
All right, Rich, thank you. And week 7 of the trial starts next week. After Tom Walter, there are still 10 prosecution witnesses, and then the defense gets the case. Judge John Andrew West tells us it's the longest case he has ever handled.